Huh?
Okay.
You want me to do the sun?
I started it. Okay. Quiet. Quiet.
Go finish.
Raise your hand. Okay.
If you don't mind while you do that, I'm going to do this.
Eyes on me.
Eyes on me. For my eyes on me.
Okay. I'm not going to use my words. I'm going to use my signs. Okay. Today we're going to be talking about the beginning, middle, and end of a story. I want you guys to be able to retell me the story that I read to you. And I have these pictures here to help us, and then we're going to play a game after I read the story. So as I'm reading, as Miss Farrell is reading you guys the story, you need to be paying attention on what happens at the beginning of the story, what happens at the middle of the story, and the end of the story. Okay? Now, this story is called Dear Mr. Blueberry. Let's look at this picture here. Somebody raise their hand and tell me what this little girl is doing here. What do you think she's doing? Will came? Look at the picture. What is she doing there? What is she doing? What is she writing? What is she writing? Is she writing a story? Is she writing a letter?
A letter.
Okay, good. Let's see. All right.
Ooh.
I need glasses.
Dear Mr.
She was trying to get fun.
Okay. Ashley, scoot over, please. You know where you're supposed to be. We're all going to have a turn in this, okay? Dear Mr. Blueberry by Simeon James. We are starting the beginning of the story. Dear Mr. Blueberry, I love whales very much, and I think I saw one in my pond today. Please send me some information on whales, as I think he might be hurt. Love, Emily. Looking at the picture, why does Emily think that why does she think that the whale in the picture is hurt? Why does she think that? Kumari? Because his fin is sticking out of the water and the rest of his body is nowhere to be found, right? Nobly, can you tell me what a pond is? Do you know what a pond is?
It's a big pool for
Okay. You can also find it around houses, right?
Why don't you go back to
Okay. Dear Emily, here are some details about whales. I don't think you'll find it was a whale you saw because whales don't live in ponds, but in salt water. Yours sincerely, your teacher, Mr. Blueberry. So Mr. Blueberry is telling Emily, you can't have a whale in your pond because whales don't live in ponds, right?
They live in water, like a beach or something.
Okay. Dear Mr. Blueberry, I am now putting salt into the pond every day before breakfast, and last night I saw my whale smile. I think he is feeling better. Do you think he might be lost? Love, Emily. Why is she putting salt in her pond? Rashad?
She will feed the whale.
She wants to feed the whale, okay. Ashley? Okay. Didn't Mr. Blueberry tell Emily that whales live in salt water?
Yeah.
So she's adding salt to the water. Isn't that silly? See, she's adding salt to her pond. Dear Emily, please don't put any more salt in the pond, Bill came. I'm sure your parents won't be pleased. I'm afraid there can't be a whale in your pond because whales don't get lost. They always know where they are in the ocean. Yours sincerely, Mr. Blueberry. So Mr. Blueberry tells Emily that whales don't get lost because they always know where they're going in the ocean. So she must be incorrect. Okay, now we're going to the middle of the story. Dear Mr. Blueberry, tonight I am very happy because I saw my whale jump up and spurt lots of water. He looked blue. Does this mean he might be a blue whale? Love, Emily. P.S. What can I feed him with? So when Emily is saying that it's spurting water, where's the water coming from?
Out of the pond. The bull.
Put it over there and come on.
The blowhole. Very good, Novalee. Good job.
How come the picture's red?
Ah. Dear Emily, blue whales are blue and they eat shrimp-like creatures that live in the sea. However, I must tell you that a blue whale is much too big to live in your pond. Yours sincerely, Mr. Blueberry. P.S. Perhaps it is a blue goldfish. Are goldfish blue? Can anyone tell? Does anybody remember what the blue whales eat? What those tiny fish are called? Remember what they're called, Kamari? Krill. Very good. Kiss your brains. Dear Mr. Blueberry, last night, Elijah, can you scoot up, please, and join us? Scoot over. Because we're going to play a game after this, and you need to be able to play with us. So come sit up here. Come on, scoot up. Scoot up. Thank you for turning around. Dear Mr. Blueberry, last night I read your letter to my whale. Tavian, turn around. Afterward, he let me stroke his head. It was very exciting. I secretly took him some crunched up cornflakes and breadcrumbs. This morning, I looked in the pond and they were all gone. I think I should call him Arthur. What do you think? Love, Emily. So in this part, Emily's reading the blue whale the letter and gets to touch his head. She names the whale Arthur. Dear Emily, I must point out to you quite forcibly now that in no way could a whale live in your pond. You may not know that whales are migratory, which means they travel great distances each day. So blue whales are migratory. That word is a big word. Can you say that with me? Migratory. This means that they travel far distances for a very long time. Then he continues to say, I am sorry to disappoint you. Yours sincerely, Mr. Blueberry. See how she's reading her letters every time? Okay, now we're going to the end of the story. Dear Mr. Blueberry, tonight I'm a little sad. Arthur has gone. I think your letter made sense to him, and he has decided to be migratory again. Love, Emily. So she read him the letter, and Mr. Blueberry told Emily that whales like to travel a lot. So The blue whale has left the pond. And what do you think he's doing right now? What do you think he left to do? Will came? He's moving. Moving away. Okay. So at that part, Emily's sad because Arthur leaves the pond to travel.
The picture still matches the paper.
Dear Emily, please don't be too sad. It really was impossible for a whale to live in your pond. Perhaps when you are older, you would like to sail the oceans, studying and protecting whales. Yours sincerely, Mr. Blueberry. Let's look at this picture. Mr. Blueberry tells Emily that maybe she would, when she grows up, she might want to study whales and watch them on the ocean. Let's look at this picture here. Okay? She's got pictures on her wall with blue whales. See this? Blue whale here. She's got books. I mean, she's actually already starting to study Carlos. She's already starting to study blue whales. She's got her books. She's got some pictures, some drawings. She's got a picture of a boat. Okay? So she's already starting to do that.
And elephants.
Okay? Listen up. We're almost done. Dear Mr. Blueberry, it's been the happiest day. I went to the beach, and you'll never guess, but I saw Arthur. I called to him, and he smiled. I knew it was Arthur because he let me stroke his head. I gave him some of my sandwich, and then we said goodbye. I shouted that I loved him very much, and I hope you don't mind. I said you loved him too. Love, Emily, and she puts, and Arthur. Do you think that Emily and Arthur are going to be friends for a long time?
Yes.
Now, since there are so many whales in the ocean, how do you think she's gonna? How is she gonna decide if it's Arthur or a different whale? Do you think she'll be able to tell the difference?
No.
Right? Probably not.
I think yes because she can pet the blue whales.
If it comes up to her, like if that particular whale comes up to her and lets her pet him, then maybe it might be Arthur because he's been so used to letting her pet him. Okay. Now. Raise your hand. Tell me who are the characters in the story. Taisha. No, who were the characters in the story? You know what the characters are? People or things that were in the story. Tavian, tell me who the characters were. The blue whale, okay. The girl, what's the girl's name?
Emily.
Okay. And what about, who is she writing to? Kumari? Who is she writing to in her letters? Not the blue whale.
Arthur.
Not Arthur. Arthur is the blue whale. What about her, what's the person that she keeps writing to? Dear Mr. Blueberry. And who is Mr. Blueberry to her?
The whale?
Not the whale. Who am I and who is Mrs. Tuin? She's your what? Teacher. So she was writing her note to her teacher because it was summer vacation and she didn't see the teacher anymore. Okay. Now, let me ask you this. Will you ever see a blue whale in a pond?
No.
No.
Yeah, I did it once.
No. Not in a pond. Where will you see a blue whale? Raise your hand. Where will you see a blue whale?
In the ocean.
Carlos.
In the ocean.
In the ocean.
In the pond.
Okay. Now, we're going to play a game
I'll play again.
with my pictures here.
This can be easy.
Who wants to hold the beginning sign?
Me.
I'm not going to call on you if you're calling out. Rashad, here you go. Okay. Now, let me see here. Where can I have you guys stand? Rashad, go stand on the colorful carpet over there. Okay, I'm going to have you stand over there. Okay? Who wants to hold the middle sign? Ashley. Ashley, I want you to stand on the red carpet over there. Stand over there at the red carpet. Okay. And who wants to hold my end sign? Taisha. Okay, now the rest of you guys, oh, you're going to stand right over here in this little spot. Okay, now I'm going to give you guys pictures. Okay, all of you guys are going to get one. Will Kane, here, what are you doing? Sit up, Will Kane. I've got something else for you to do. All right.
Something shorter.
Okay, now at the bottom of the picture, there are some words, sentence that describes the picture. Take a moment and try to see if you can read what the picture says. Okay, now, all right. If you are having trouble, Miss Farrell is going to read to you guys what it is. Okay, gets. Okay, now listen. This is what we're going to do. You guys are going to decide if your picture, your sentence is at the beginning of the story, the middle of the story, or the end of the story. Okay? So raise your hand quietly if you're ready to figure out if your picture was at the beginning, middle, or end. Luna, stand up. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Carlos, take Nobly's picture. Okay. All right. Luna, her picture says, Mr. Blueberry tells Emily not to be sad. Maybe when she gets older, she would like to study whales. Luna, where do you think this is? Was this at the beginning, the middle, or the end? Okay.
No, this was the beginning. I got the beginning.
Okay, hold on. I'm not going to call you. You're calling out. Okay? Now, Nobly, what do you... Oh, Luna, go stand by Ashley because you said that it happens in the middle of the story. Okay. Now,
so
what do you have here? Can you read that to me, Nobly?
Emily gets sad because Arthur needs the pause.
Okay. Where do you think, does that happen at the beginning, the middle, or the end?
The end.
Nobly is going to decide.
Okay, well that's yours.
The end?
Right here.
Okay. Go and stand by Taisha, because she's got the end. Okay. Kwamari,
Draw something that's longer than a
what do you
car.
have? Listen, Emily reads to the blue whale and gets to touch his head. She names him Arthur.
What is that?
Where do you think that happened? The beginning, the middle, or the end of the story?
Draw something shorter than a car.
Okay.
No, and over there.
Try again. Okay, so go stand with Ashley and Luna. All right, Tavian, let's see what you have.
Taller than a car.
Okay. Emily goes to the beach and finds Arthur. Emily is happy. She feeds him some of her sandwich. Where do you think? Did that happen at the beginning, middle, or end?
Alexander?
End. Very good. So you're going to stand with Taisha because she has the end.
Get out.
Okay.
Nobody get over.
Okay, sit down. I'm going to call Marina because she's still sitting down. Okay, Marina, come here. Let's look at your picture.
What's this, a building?
Emily tells Arthur, boys and girls, you should still be listening to me because you're going to decide if your friends are in the right places. Okay? Emily tells Arthur she loves him and waves goodbye as he goes to dive. Did that happen at the beginning, the middle, or the end of the story? Very good, Marina. Go stand with Taisha and Tavian. And Nobly.
Come with me.
Alright. Okay. Sit down. Wilkane,
Tavian.
give it to him. Why did you take it from him?
Everything.
Wilkane, show me what you got.
Draw. You gotta draw
Mr.
that you're gonna draw something that's heavier than it, lighter than it, taller than it, longer than it. So what you want to draw?
Read it. Well, the travel. Learn how to read. You guys don't know how to read.
Sorry, Wilkane, you have your friends are being rude.
Now you gotta do something smaller.
Elijah,
Make something new in this class.
okay. Distance every day.
Blue.
And that there is on no way a whale
Living.
living in her pie.
Terrifying.
Did that happen at the beginning, middle, or end of the story?
Middle.
Okay, now draw something heavier than a chair. Right here. What's heavier than a chair?
And the king. And the king.
Very good. I'm very proud of you. You were listening. Okay, go stand with the middle group.
Middle. I'm a begin.
Yeah, hold on. I have a couple extras, so Miss Farrell might have to do some because I have a couple more pictures, not enough students. Okay, Elijah or Carlos, come here and read to me what you have. Okay, I'll help you.
Draw something lighter than a chair.
Hold on, Alex. Okay, Carlos has this picture. Mr. Blueberry, Taisha. Mr. Blueberry tells Emily that whales don't get lost because they always know where they are in the ocean.
What's lighter?
Did that happen at the beginning, middle, or end of the story?
What?
Hold this. You should be
Draw
standing with your
something
group,
that's longer
Taisha.
than a chair. 7,
Stop, nobly.
You were right the first time.
Look.
Shorter than a chair.
No, it's the
Okay.
So go stand with Rashad.
I ready?
Yeah.
All right, Alex, read to me what yours says.
Ashley.
Okay.
Go do I ready.
Emily sees the whale jump up and spurt lots of water. Do you remember? Oh, you kind of didn't read their story, but maybe you can try to guess. Do you think it happened at the beginning, middle, or end? End group should be standing over here.
Why are you crying?
Okay.
To do this. She wants to do it.
You better stop that crying, girl.
She was missing.
Elijah.
Middle.
Come here.
Very good, Alex. Very good. All right, so go stand with your middle group. Elijah, what do you got? Elijah has Mr. Blueberry tells Emily what color blue whales are and what they eat. Elijah, did that happen at the beginning, middle, or end of the story?
Okay, what is that that's shorter than a chair?
Stop the talking.
Now, draw something taller than a chair.
Try again, Elijah.
Now you can draw.
Beginning. Don't go over here.
Here, Elijah.
I'm getting ready to change
Beginning.
the color.
Now you're in
She
the
don't get it
beginning.
together.
Beginning. Happened at the beginning.
Elijah.
Okay? All right, Giselle, what do you got?
That was cute.
Okay. Hold on, I wanted to have them right.
Well, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm not going to stop you.
Okay. Now, I'm passing out this, what I call a graphic organizer. It tells me if you guys can remember what happened at the beginning, the middle, and the end. Just like what we did. But now you're going to write it on paper. Yes, go. All you need to do is write one sentence in the beginning, the middle, and the end. One sentence is all I'm looking for. You may draw your picture that represents what your sentence is. Okay? Miss Farrell is going to do the beginning. We're going to do the beginning together. Okay? And then you guys are going to do the middle and the end by yourselves. Okay? You're going to put your name on your paper. Where it says name. The very top line. The very top line. I'm going to show you. I'm going to model the first one for you. Okay? So grab a pencil.
Farrell.
What?
Going to the bathroom.
Yeah, go.
Oh, we got 3.
Oh, somebody's in there right now. We're going to have to wait. I did not say talk. I said to write your name. That's 0 conversation. Okay. So everybody's name and date should be on their paper. right, now look underneath your name. See where it says title? Okay, I want you to write the title of the book, which was Dear Mr. Blueberry. Write that on their title. Tavian, what are you doing? Put that in the trash.
Can you even see? I don't know how I can see.
Tavian, give that to me. Put it in the trash. So the first line has your name. The second line has the title of the book, Dear Mr. Blueberry. I'm going to write it darker so you all can see.
Where's your late slip? Where's your stuff?
My name is on the name line. Whoops. The date. Oh dear. The title is Dear Mr. Blueberry. So everybody's paper should be like Miss Farrell's.
I can't see the blueberry. Mr. Bear.
Good job.
Sure, you get with me now?
Okay, so in this box, everybody put your finger in the box. Oh, let me know you're ready by giving me a thumbs up that you have your name and the title of the story on your paper. Tavian, you can see just fine. Yeah, get one right there. Okay, there's too much talking. Yes. Thank you, Alex, for showing me that you're ready. Thank you, Kwamari. Thank you, Luna and Giselle. Rashad, thank you. You're going to have to wait until somebody's out of there. Come sit down until they're done. Okay. Now, in the first box, it says the word beginning. Beginning. Tell me something that happened at the beginning of the story. Nobly. What happened at the beginning of the story, Dear Mr. Blueberry? Okay, so we're going to write Emily. Emily. Sees a Emily sees a whale in her pond. Write what I write right there in the beginning box. Write what you see, what Miss Farrell wrote up here. Emily sees a whale in her pond. Yes, Marina? Not right now. Okay? One sentence. Emily sees a whale in her pond. That happened at the beginning of the story. Now, you're going to draw a picture that shows a whale in her pond? Write your sentence first, then draw your picture. Okay, I'm going to draw a picture that shows Emily seeing a whale in her pond. Stop the conversation. Zero conversation. I should not hear any humming, talking, kicking, noise at all. I should hear pencils writing. Okay, I'm going to label my picture. Emily. Here I'm going to draw the pond. Okay, and I'm going to draw a picture of the whale's fins. And I'm going to say pond. And then whale. So you wrote your sentence, and then you draw your picture that shows your sentence. You're writing a sentence just like Miss Farrell did. Emily, you're copying that sentence. Emily sees a whale in her pond. Write that sentence on the beginning box. And then you're going to draw the picture just like Miss Farrell did.
We're going to label it.
Yes, you're going to label your picture.
I don't want to label it.
After you're done with your beginning box, I want you guys to do the middle and the end by yourselves. So you're going to write a sentence that tells me what happened in the middle of the story. Draw your picture.
But I'm not done with that.
And then tell me what happened at the end of the story. Write your sentence and then draw your picture.
I don't know what happened in
Okay. Think about what happened in the middle of the story. Remember? She sees a whale. First, she saw a whale in her pond, right? Then she starts writing letters to Mr. Blueberry asking for information. She tells him, you can't have a whale in your pond because whales live in the ocean. Remember, she put salt in the pond. She feeds him sandwiches.
Right here?
Yes. That's the middle. Tell me something that happened in the middle of the story. We all did it up here with pictures. We all say the beginning, middle, and end. I went through it. We stopped. We talked about it. The reason why you guys can't think is because you're talking and making noise. Concentrate and remember what happened in the story. Tavian, what are you doing on that side? Get back to your spot.
Look at what I'm touching. That there. Just a minute. Look at it. What? Peggy.
Okay. What happened? Oh, you weren't at my reading. Taisha, copy that up there. Right there. Emily sees a whale in her pond in this box. Finish writing that. You need to finish the whole sentence. The whole sentence. Okay, then draw the picture that shows your that represents your sentence. What does it say? The girl. What was the girl's name? Okay, so you should have wrote Emily. Okay, that's okay. The girl feeds the whale. What? What does she feed him? She didn't feed him girl. The teacher told her that's what he eats, but that's not what she fed him.
Just a minute, Rashad. Go help. Ashley.
Okay. What happened at the middle of the story, Carlos?
I'm done.
Choose the end. What happened at the end? How did the story end, Bill Kane? Write that.
She walking on the
Tell me the names of these letters.
Okay. What happened at the end of the story?
Huh?
How did the story end?
Hey, did you put in chapter 12 or 12 or 11? The measure it.
That happened at the
Because
middle
I
of the
had
story.
three.
How did
people I
the
had
story
to
end?
read
Did
to.
he go on a vacation? Did Emily never see her whale again? Did she?
Oh, now we'll see how
She wrote a lot of letters. What happened at the end of the story? How did it end? All right.
Hey,
Boys and girls, I'm going to show you one of the pictures that happened at the middle of the story.
for Matt. Where are the rest of them?
right down the middle.
Okay.
Leave me alone.
I got these
Okay,
measured, but I
yeah,
can't
okay.
find the rest of them. Because we did them, I did it last week.
Okay, look at this picture.
See, that's what I was talking about. That was my beginning.
This was the middle of the story.
Anything on chapter 11.
Okay?
That was funny.
I want you guys to write about this picture. What is happening in this picture?
I already wrote about that.
Yeah, no, it was size, height, heavier, lighter. I just looked at it, but I can't remember. I just found that part. No, you're not.
This is the middle of the story. This is something that happened in the middle of the story. Emily sees the whale jump up and spurt lots of water. Giselle, are you writing?
Alright, well done.
Emily sees the whale jump and spurt lots of water. You can write that however you want. You can say Emily sees the whale jump up and splash her. Go, Wilkin. Sit down. I'm gonna come over there and see you guys in just a second. Okay. Now I'm gonna put a picture up there that represents the end.
Each one same letter. Huh? Look at it.
What does that say? Emily, what does that say?
This is say Emily is is waving him goodbye.
And when?
See the picture? Write about what you see in the picture for the end.
Same letter as that.
Emily.
What's Emily doing? What's the whale doing? Luna. Emily is watching the whale.
Same
Okay.
letter as that.
Now let's talk about what you see up there on that picture. What is Emily doing? And the whale's what? What is the whale doing?
All right, now, tell me the sounds. This is
Tell me
not,
what she's doing.
what is it?
She's saying hi or she's saying no?
Short sound,
And what is the whale's doing?
long sound.
You can write Emily is saying goodbye. The whale is saying hi. Very good. So you already know how to spell her name.
Carlos.
Get there and do it. Get there and do it. testing. I'm testing.
5. Number 5. Oh, 5.
All right. You lift up. What's the long sound for this letter?
Look at the picture.
Sound, not word. What's the long sound for this letter? E. Come on, sound. Short sound. Long sound.
Okay.
Sound.
Giselle. What's happening here?
Short sound.
No, you can't do
Long sound.
Yes, you do okay.
What happened in the middle of the story?
No, we'll do
Sound.
Come on. You can't do like that. Come on.
Short sound.
Okay.
Will Kane, sit down. Look at this picture.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sound.
Right?
What is the story?
Right? What's happening in the picture? Taisha, sit down. Tell me what happened at the beginning.
Yes.
Okay. What happened in the middle?
Okay, then these ones put in there. This is chapter 11.
Okay.
Taller,
And what
longer,
happened in the
heavier,
end?
Lighter.
She said goodbye to the whale. Very good, Carlos.
That was like
Let me have it. Okay, so that's
Then
one.
chapter 12.
Tell me that.
Chapter 12.
Read yourself. Tavian, tell me what happened at the beginning of the story.
I did it
Tell me the beginning. What happened at the beginning of the story?
It's all.
All right.
Okay, sit down.
That goes to art. I mean, it's hard. It's too hard.
Go to her. Where are you off?
I don't know why this is not working.
Because it's hard.
Luna, tell me what happened at the beginning of the story. No, stand right there. Stand right there and tell me what happened at the beginning of the story.
Long sound.
Carlos, sit down.
I'm talking. Emily.
Uh-huh.
Wait till
Okay, Emily sees a whale in her pond. What happened in the middle?
It's hard. Stop it.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. Okay, sit down in your chairs. Alex, stop playing with that. Luna, tell me what happened in the middle of the story.
No. Get out. I'm doing it.
Okay, what happened at the end?
Emily is no song. Say bye to the
Perfect, thank you.